Aquarius, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with a reading. Today we have a reading for you, Aquarius, and we're going to lay your tarot cards down. And this looks like it's already a love reading, but we're not putting your person's cards down, if you know what I mean. All these are going to be your cards. So it could be theirs informally, but we're not like, formally laying down their cards. I feel like Aquarius, you might be lonely. It's possible. We have this hermit. He talks about somebody who's lonely. Maybe somebody else is that you are dealing with. But, these cards right here are all talking about you taking, accepting a new adventure and, trusting it. I feel like you might have this kind of attitude where, well, wherever I go will be better than this, sort of. You could have waited a long time to do this. I feel like you're very close to probably leaving somebody here, right? We have the Fool card or the Innocence card. And it talks about trusting your, not worrying about things in the past and letting go and just kind of doing that, right? In order to have a new adventure for yourself, right? A new life. And it's showing up with the flowing river. And this is the same thing. This is somebody who is no longer swimming upstream. And that's what people do all the time. Yeah, they do it in their love life. They do it at their career, right? Maybe they do it at their career because they make a shitload of money, but, they hate the job. So they're swimming upstream because they don't either they're not good at it or they hate it, right? And so, you can't be happy if you are you can't be happy at a job even if it brings you a lot of money. So therefore you are swimming upstream, which causes a lot of problems. It can cause midlife crises for people, right? That's why some people might be the CEO of a company, but they hate the job, but they make a lot of money. And then, next thing you know, oh, I'm going to hairdresser school. I'm going to cosmetology school. What? Maybe you're doing that, but, the sweat lodge is here. You are purifying your energy. Here that you're it's almost time to go. And this sweat lodge talks about somebody who is trying to declutter their energy. You might be dealing with somebody here who's kind of a troublemaker, maybe, and they kind of they bother you, or and you could be getting stronger even after you have kind of delayed. I feel like you might have been delaying, maybe walking away from somebody, and now after all that kind of deliberation, maybe going back and forth about it, or putting it at a delay, right? You could be much stronger now. I feel like we also have this card here, 1, 2, 3, jump. And this card talks about, we see the little, this artist or this creator here, who made this is the Cosmo deck. But he is, he's very cute, right? His art here, he has a little heart, and the heart's jumping off the cliff. And here's the swirl, and this talks about protection. And this flowing river talks about you are protected in this new journey that you want. So here you are jumping off the cliff, the little heart, the little red heart. And there might be a sign here that says be careful or something like that. There could be. I can't see what the sign is. It's a little art here. 1, 2, 3, jump. Coming from the swirl. You're protected, because that's what the swirl means. That's one of the meanings. It also says find your star family in this cosmic deck, Aquarius. So in this cosmic game of hide and seek, yeah, this could be saying you have somebody who is in your star family that's not here. You're leaving somebody who is not in your tribe. Yeah, they're not, whatever tribe that is. This is for the cool in you tribe. What else? Did I flip these cards? Yes, I did. Okay. Whatever tribe that is, the Beautiful Hearts Club. Yeah. I remember my friend in high school, she used to always make that joke. When she would talk to guys that were kind of dorky guys. I mean, she was a little bit mean, but we were in high school, right? So it's fine. And she's not going to do that today. And she used to always kind of make fun of kind of a little bit. She was real good at it too. She was really funny, and she used to see these guys that were probably never had a date in their whole life. We're 16 or 17. And she'd go, "Oh yeah, you're in the Lonely Hearts Club, aren't you?" And, meanwhile, somebody probably wanted to cry right there or kind of run off, right? But this person is not in your family, is my point. They're not in your tribe, the person you're trying to leave. Maybe you need time alone. But for me, it looks like you could have really been kind of already in hermit mode, right? And lonely maybe too. We have the spirit and air, and then we have, or spirit and matter. I think it's called spirit and matter, yeah. And then we have the black mass. So these people they're at the satanic ritual, and they dare to have Jesus Christ like cross, like it is fallen. It's in the reverse. I mean, why have a cross there if you really don't believe in Jesus, right? Because that's what the cross is about. So, you guys might not be Christians, but I'm just saying that's kind of, that's pretty bad here, right? So they're at this satanic ritual, and all these people are watching, and these people are sacrificing somebody. And this spirit and air card, I feel like you are sacrificing somebody who kind of like, I don't know if they were punking you, but I feel like they were, that's a strong word, and definitely I can't make that assumption. But somebody could have been like on your nerves. Yeah, like somebody like kind of, maybe bugs you. It could just be that they're not in your tribe, and somebody you're with, and you felt like really kind of maybe in an uncomfortable union with somebody, right? Kind of. And then we have the spirit and air card can talk about, it's a cult, right? It's interesting how we have the cult and the black mass together. It's almost like you have been like not trusting your intuition, but maybe swimming upstream. Maybe you've been doing this because there's a big change here. And so, this can talk about somebody who has beliefs that hold them back. Like anybody who believes in Satan. And then, these people are at this, they're at a cult like ritual, right? And he's offering the plate, the bald-headed cult member, and then the guy at the top, he has this beautiful long hair. I mean, they have to sacrifice their hair and their whole life to come to this stupid cult. Why this guy's making a lot of money? Yes, he is. And and so that's about a sacrifice. And it can, I feel like you're sacrificing somebody here. We also have the Hanged Man, which can sometimes talk about sacrifice. Yeah, in this reading, it looks like you really want to have fun. Like you're bored with somebody. Yeah, you could be like, I need to get the hell out of Dodge, right? And go find my star family in this cosmic game of hide and seek. This guy cracks me up. Whoever wrote this deck, it's a guy, but he, I didn't really like his cards that much at first, but they're funny, and they're really cute, and they kind of show like, this is showing here that you really want to have fun, I believe, and that the person you are with is not your life partner. Like they are not your soulmate or anything remotely close, right? And then, of course, we had the little heart jumping, jumping off the cliff. 1, 2, 3, jump, right? And this is all protected because you're not fighting. You're not fighting. The flowing river talks about somebody who's no longer fighting what they really want, what's good for them. Maybe fighting the fact that they've been sticking around, right? This hangman talks about somebody who has created delays for themselves, right? You only live once, and life's short. I'm already a lot older, and so it goes by quick, you guys. It does, right? So try to be, very kind of precise in your actions, right? So we have this 8 of Swords and the 5 of Cups here, and this is most likely your energy. Wow. And so I feel like you are like ending something with somebody. It's going to be sad, and it could be maybe sadder for them. Maybe it's sad for you because one time maybe you thought you were going to make it with this person, something like that. But this is, for me, this reading might be about like exit stage 1. Yeah, or exit the back door, something like that. So 8 of Swords, 5 of, you're releasing yourself here. I feel like you are from maybe regret. Yeah, you could have had regret, and this is why you stuck around with somebody, right? Yeah, exactly. Because in this reading, you're realizing what's no longer good for you. Something you've already done, a relationship you're already in, but you're understanding in this reading, you're trusting your intuition. Yeah, you're understanding here, like, the changes that you should make. Excuse me, guys. We have the 9 of Wands, and this is the Wounded Warrior. So you've already been wounded in the past from this. You could be wondering here if somebody, this person that you could be leaving, possibly, if they're going to heal. It's possible here because there's some type of like regret. Maybe there's a little bit of guilt too. Let's see what we have. And the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so maybe this is somebody you want to leave or somebody you want to be with. Could be. And we have this find your star family in the cosmic game. Maybe there's somebody here that you are thinking of after you leave this person. Right? I mean, this could be your person, Queen of Pentacles. But we already have possibly 3 different women here, Aquarius, right? You're being a big, like, pimp, Aquarius. Yeah, stop pimping these women, Aquarius. Just kidding. We have the Queen of Pentacles, we have the Queen of Cups, and we have the Queen of Swords. So this could be 3 different women, right? It could be 3 different, like, energies or kind of qualities, right? It's possible here. But right in the heart of the matter is, could be a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. There could be a Piscean here because we have this Queen of Cups. And up here we have the Hanged Man. And there could be possibly a Virgo because we have the Hermit and the Queen of Pentacles down here. So let's see. Let's look at the Gemini. We have the Lovers and the Hierophant and the Ten of Wands. So for me, you know, this could be saying that you making this choice to leave. I feel like you have somebody else that you're thinking of here. I do, but I feel like you want to leave here. We have the Hierophant and the Ten of Wands. Like this is a burden. Could be a burden about a lover. I don't know if you're really choosing a lover yet, because I have, you know, yet to put these cards down, but to clarify the reading, right? But if you are like, if you are choosing somebody, it's very burdening doing that. You could just be like, kind of, you might be just dealing with a lover, but my point about this is that the real story here is that whether or not you're leaving to choose somebody else, that's not really clear yet, but definitely you're leaving something that you're unhappy in. Yeah, and I feel like you feel lonely. Yeah, you feel like somebody's not for you. It's almost like you got into the wrong union with somebody. Maybe you realize that, you know, after, right? We have the Queen of Cups, 6 of Pentacles. This is unfolding for you. And the Ace of Swords. See what else we have. 5 of Pentacles, OMG. See, you're making a decision to leave somebody out. Ace of Swords, 5 of Pentacles. And this could be somebody also has clarity here that somebody, I feel like there could be a third party energy here. There could. We're going to see though, but this could also be about a major priority for you. Like this is a priority, I have to do this. Because there's urgency in this reading, like I need to go. I need to get, for sure. So we have the 2 of Wands. This could be leaving you possibly. 10 of Pentacles. So you've already made your choice, I believe, about a family or about a union. And I feel like you were at a crossroads here, but I feel like you're making this choice. Yeah, it could definitely be about a choice. It could be. It could be about a choice about a lover, but it could just be a choice to go as well. That's what I was trying to say earlier. Right, let's get one more card on energies maybe leaving you. Knight of Wands. You look like you want a union with somebody right here. But this could be saying you've just been at a crossroads about your marriage. I feel like this is a marriage. 10 of Pentacles. Hierophant. Yeah, for some this is. And let's see what we have. Coming soon, we have the Queen of Swords and the Page of Swords reversed. For me, this is about you kind of discerning if somebody else knows or if somebody else understands what's going on. Because we have 2 people here kind of like, I feel like you are discerning if this person already kind of found out or if they, yeah. Let's see what else we have. The Strength card. You could just be discerning here, like you're leaving somebody out here. But you could be discerning, or somebody's getting left out, but you could be discerning whether or not they know and if they'll have courage, like if they'll be able to deal with this. Yeah, you kind of look like you're going to tell somebody, like, hey, it's time for me to go. And this Ace of Swords could be a truth. right here, unfolding. You could be telling somebody that I'm leaving this marriage and I have somebody else, possibly. And this could be saying that, you know, also you're making a decision, like, possibly, like, to kind of have, like, another relationship with somebody where, you know, possibly where you feel like there will be give and take. Because whoever you're walking away from, there is no give and take. You could also be, like, you could have clarity here that if you walk away from somebody here, that you're going to have to give them money right here. It's possible. Because this card over here, I forgot to mention this aspect of this card, talks about somebody who could be trapped in a marriage, like, for money. Like, it's kind of built on a fake, like, kind of on a false premise or on some fakeness, right? And that's what that cult is. It's fake. Right? It's totally fake. You have to cut your hair, or you have to shave your whole head, you have to leave your whole family behind, your friends, your job, and come live here at this temple. Meanwhile, you don't make any money, and you can't have sex if you're married and your person's coming along. You can't have sex with them. That's what they tell these people. And these people go along with it because they can't think for themselves, and they have some type of a I don't know, abandonment issue, or, you know, people who are in cults, or they feel a need to follow the herd. That's what a cult is. That's what we have right now. People feel a need to follow along with what everybody else is doing, right? Yeah, they do, which is scary because you don't know what you're following. So a lot of people don't. They're not aware here, and these people are trying to lead people into the dark for sure. Okay, so let's get back to this, you guys. We got the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, I brought that up because right now, psychologists say there's a psychosis, mass formation psychosis, or psychosis mass formation, which we're not going to talk about here, but you guys can look it up if you want, because it really is going on. It is. And so we have right here, the Page of Pentacles, and this is how other people might be affecting you. Let's see, we have Three of Wands. Yeah, you know what? See, this is, you want this with somebody. You want a future with somebody, somebody that you value, Aquarius. Yeah, and it's not over here at the cult temple. Yeah. No, it's not. Kind of reminds me of that whole Jim Jones thing. Let's see what we got, you guys. I don't know if you guys know about that. Scary stuff. And so we have here the Knight of Cups. Don't get scared, Aquarius. I'll come over and, like, you know, I don't know, just kind of, you know, console you, all right? You could be saying, I've already gone through some lonely times here. I don't tell me anything more, power and light. Please don't do that. And I can understand, kind of, right? We have the Knight of Cups and the Four of Wands. This is how you affect somebody else. You have a love offer for somebody. And this is what this hide and seek game is. Find your star family. Like, who really kind of aligns to your, like, you know, who your twin flame is and things like that, right? Who kind of really is like your spiritual partner. Find your star family in this cosmic game of hide and seek. So it's almost like you're supposed to, I don't know, spin the wheel here or something like that and kind of play this game. But in order to find that, there's a little bit of excitement in this reading, Aquarius, with this flowing river and this innocence card. There's a little bit of excitement. I feel like you are really kind of looking forward to your own new beginning and with somebody else, both. But I feel like you kind of, like, it's almost like in this reading, you might have kind of like, and I feel like you might have like be taking a deep breath, like, I figured it out, I'm going. And over here with this black mass and the spirit and matter card, right? As I said, I could talk about somebody who has kind of been in a marriage just kind of based on money, or they felt stuck by it, right? Because the cult talks about somebody feeling stuck. Stuck, either that they have to follow a herd, or stuck kind of, because they have sacrificed so much. Just a lot of different stuck energy. But we have this black mass too. These are both kind of spiritual cards. There's a fake spirituality going on with somebody. This is why it says find your star family. Yeah, this person here that you're walking away from, you guys do not intuitively click whatsoever. And I feel like you probably sacrificed. Yeah, you sacrificed to stay in this. Maybe for money. Because down here too, these cards right down here unfolding, this Queen of Cups could be trying to gain clarity here about money. 6 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles. If she's going to get her fair share, if you leave her out. And in your hopes and fears, Aquarius, is going to be the 4 of Pentacles. Let's get a card on that for Aquarius. And we have the 6 of Cups. Yeah, here you are hoping to hold on to somebody from your past. So you look like you're leaving a marriage that is completely dysfunctional, at least in your heart, right? For sure. And that you are like leaving and taking a big old deep breath, right? Before you could have been taking gulps, Aquarius, like, oh God, I have to stay here, gulp. Oh my God, here they come, gulp, right? But now you're taking a breath of fresh air. Yeah, you are. And don't cover your face when you do that, Aquarius. No, you get less oxygen when you cover your face. In case you didn't know that, or you wear your face covering. Oh, God. And so, but I feel like you're hoping to hold on to somebody. Let's look at your outcome for Aquarius. Let's see what it is. And we have the 5 of Wands. It's talking about competition. 9 of Swords. This could be you right here, but this could be this person you're leaving, because honestly, I feel like you might have some regret here, but your reading is more like, well, I need to do this for my health and my happiness, right? This could be this other person worried here about competition, right? And they could be, this is worried about a turning point in their life, because that 5 of Wands, it can talk about major challenges. Yeah, these people are fighting. The Chariot. Yeah, this person thinks you're going to move. Pretty sure here. That could be you, maybe, who is worried, but I don't know. I think you are kind of looking more toward the future. Yeah, I don't really think you are so much grieving here. If you are, you're headed for greener pastures. You are, all right? Yeah, you're going to be flowing down the river, Aquarius. You're not going to be swimming upstream, and that's what I use in my kind of, maybe it's analogy, but when I describe people who don't trust their intuition. Yeah, they trust everything else, what the neighbor says, what their boss says, what society, what the church says, but they never really kind of have any critical thinking about what they think, or trusting their own intuition or their own gut, right? So, but you're doing that here, Aquarius. So, yeah, we got a brownie button for you after the show. We do. I'm being so bad. We're going to end this reading, Aquarius. It looks really good, though. It does. Yeah, I'm happy for you guys, because I feel like in the past, for some of you guys, you stayed in a situation that you don't want to. And I can tell that you're going, all right? Yeah, you're going and you're flowing. Thank you so much, you guys. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe.